I'm not
I can
salty
see.
at all. But
No,
let me
you
get
good?
let me get the other callers in, bro. I
Oh, all right,
appreciate
my
you.
man.
Shout out to you
All right,
too. Good luck to you,
all right.
my guy. Yeah, we can't spend too much time on trolling. Hello, what's up, brother?
Hey, I didn't know. All right, man. I've been patiently waiting and everything. I was like, wow, I'm on. Gosh, man. Well, I'm Dr. SenQ.
Okay, y'all, check this out. Mob Type says it's other color followers here. We as blacks don't need to make it seem black is better than the rest and won't give them a chance the same as chances we want.
I got a YouTube channel. It's Dr. SenQ or Counter Racism Now. My homeboys have been telling me about you.
My extremely non-observant homeboys at that.
Like, for the past month, everybody's like, Kwame Brown, Kwame Brown, Kwame Brown. And I've seen you talking on IG, but I didn't know you were Kwame Brown. So like, I follow you, listening to what you're saying on IG. And then when I get on here today and I say, oh, this brother, okay. So they've been telling me to reach out to you just to let you know about a little bit about myself. And I appreciate you giving the opportunity to our people to be able to do this. You know what I'm saying? So, my background is I'm an entrepreneur. I've started a few companies out here in the San Francisco Bay Area, and I provide jobs for our people. I provide jobs for everybody, but the whole mindset behind setting up the businesses was to provide jobs to our people.
I am part of a living testimony, and I'm real thankful to the brother. You know what I mean? We came from Georgia to California. And I will say this has been a big help, a big inspiration. I mean, provide me with a job, not just a job, but consistent work. I've been on security on Bay Street in San Francisco, done the auction, to redo the auction, did some canvassing, passed out different flyers and different things. So, I mean, I can say it's been a game changer, a life changer in a lot of ways. I'm personally, very thankful for it all. I just wanted to, touch on bases. He's a good dude, good brother. Helped me out a lot. I'm very thankful for it. Very thankful for it.
Hey, everybody, this is SenQ, and I'm out here with Brother Murray. We're out here at 1411 Franklin Street in Oakland. That's his stand right there. Let's go over here real quick, brother. We're gonna get you first. We want to get brothers, let you see all the products that brother has. He's got a lot of old school paraphernalia stuff, that kind of collectible stuff that you all can use. Come from the 70s. There's our brother Muhammad Ali. He's got stuff from the 60s. All these old Jet magazines. Some oils. Let's see, old Life magazine from, what's that, from 1958. April 7th, 1958, 25 cents. Wow, that's a collector's item right there. Okay, and I see there's an old Ebony down there. He's got a few things here. So, okay, well, the main reason that I'm down here is for you to meet Brother Murray, but I need Brother Murray to let y'all know what I've done for him. So, brother, if you can tell him what I've done for you and your sons, I greatly appreciate that.
Absolutely, kind sir. I want to thank you, Brother Khalid, for giving me the opportunity to work for your security company. It has added more security to my life and my family's life, and the hours in which you placed me in at the facility in which I work has been wonderful. Can't even deny the amount of money that I've made and how much more comfort it's given me to work there and to work for you, brother. And I really appreciate the help that you've given me, and I really need to thank God for Brother Khalid and the security company.
Well, thank you, sir. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. The whole reason that we started the company was so that we could provide work to our brothers and sisters in the community. I've also trained your sons. I trained Brother Murray and his sons in my security class, which I will have more information on when I'm giving those a little bit later. But thank you very much, sir. I appreciate that.
Thank you, sir. Have a great day.
All right.
Because they're usually the ones in the area of unemployment that need jobs the most. You know, I grew up in the revolutionary movement. My dad was a Black Panther. So I've been out here with Angela Davis and Huey Newton and Bobby Seale, people like that.
Black people are treated very much as Vietnamese people or any other colonized people because we're used, we're brutalized. The police in our community occupy our area, our community, as a foreign troop occupies territory. And the police are there not to, in our community, not to promote our welfare or for our security and our safety, but they're there to contain us, to brutalize us and murder us.
And I'm an ex-gang member, ex-dope dealer. You know, I went to got in the Nation of Islam. I was homeless. Got in the Nation of Islam, learned a little bit about the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, but basically cleaned myself up so I could give back to the people. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So what I'm here to really talk to you about is it's called the United Independent Compensatory Code System Concept. Have you ever heard of that?
What is it again?
The United Independent Compensatory Code System Concept?
No, sir.
No? Okay. So it's a concept that's written by a brother named Neely Fuller. What about Dr. Welsing? You ever heard of Dr. Francis Cress Welsing?
I think I've heard, first time I heard the name is from Judge Joe Brown.
From Judge Joe Brown. Okay, good. Yeah, Dr. Welsing. You ever seen the movie Baby Boy?
Yep.
The movie Baby Boy was inspired by Dr. Francis Cress Welsing's theory,
okay.
Which is called the Cress theory for color computation. And she was a student of Mr. Neely Fuller, who's the author of the United Independent Compensatory Code. Mm-hmm. And the whole concept basically teaches non-white people to find a way to fight against racism. Would you agree that do you agree that we're in a global system of racism, white supremacy?
Are we in a global system of racism and white supremacy, you ask?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I think it's definitely racism in the world. I don't know what to classify it as. I've experienced racism. I think as a Black man, all of us are going to experience racism. But it's interesting that somebody put Larry Elder up there because I always felt like what his dad told him because that 70-year-old man told me the same thing. He said, you know, life is going to hit you, things are going to happen, but how you get through those things is going to determine your outcome. So I've always focused on that because there have been a lot of people around me that they focus specifically on race and how to solve that problem. And then I found the through line in those people. They wasn't moving forward and doing anything for themselves. So I got caught up in the work. He told me to do the work. So I try to put myself in a scenario to where and get other people in the scenario and situation in the mindset that despite the racism, despite whatever else, work on building your money and your community, and then you can combat that racism. Until you can combat racism with your money and your vote, you can't do anything about it.
Okay, I see. Yeah, so the code is basically about, the premise of the code, or the theory of the code, is that racism causes us problems, right? Mm-hmm. And the way to combat that or counter that is to follow logic in a way that's going to help you solve the problem. So like for every cause, there's an effect, right? And so the code is about teaching us to question everything about the system and then find ways to eliminate it so that we have a true system of justice. That means balance between people that everybody can share things from, right? There's enough land on the planet for everybody. Nobody should be homeless. There's enough food on the planet for everybody. No one should be starving, but they are, because there's certain people who believe that they're entitled to more than the rest of the people on the planet. But that was it pretty much. I just wanted to just come through and ask you that question to see how you felt about that.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard, like I said, I've heard a lot about race and all that stuff, and I do agree that there's definitely racism in America, but that's, to me, is not the number one thing young children should focus on. If I can get through the free lunch line in America, then that says to me that most of the children need to focus on, you know, the dreams and goals that we all had when we were children. And that's what I did. I focused on my dreams and my goals, and my mother was such a good mother. She quieted the noise and allowed me to focus on my dreams. And a lot of these children have dreams, they just don't have opportunities. And so if we can focus on the children, focus on coding, focus on letting the children teach other children. We have some great child prodigies that we don't know where they go. I think they need to start teaching our children, because I think what's happening now is we have a lot of adults with their scars and their issues, and they're impacting our children with their personal issues. So children come in as blank canvases. Only thing we should be focused on is giving them knowledge, and not knowledge of heartaches and stress and our trauma. We just need to give them the knowledge that they can use to become successful human beings. So that's my take.
Okay, and then just so I got that correct, when you say a successful human being, you'd say maybe someone like Oprah.
No, I'm talking about the fabric of America, the truck drivers, the plumbers, the electricians, people who build the roadways, the infrastructures. Those are the people who make life livable. Oprah does a talk show that can be turned off. No disrespect to Oprah, but we're talking about men and women who every day fixes the problem, and there's a problem out here every day. So the firemen, people like that.
So the person who wants to be a firefighter, the black person who wants to be a firefighter that becomes a firefighter, is what you mean by successful?
I'm saying anybody who could take care of their family without committing crimes, and they build a strong generation, and they stick together or not stick together, but as long as their focus is on their children, to me, that's success. And I think sometimes we focus more on a larger, grander scale of things, but we have families that are broken. And so we need to focus on our families. The number one problem we should be focused on right now is black males are reading at a 4th grade reading level. And we can fix that without talking about race. We can teach kids how to read without race. If these kids are uneducated, then they're not going to be educated on law that white men are writing. So at least we can do is get them abreast to read and law, and therefore they can combat the system through education and not through talking about it. Got
it. Okay. All right, well, that was it, man. I just wanted to know where your mind was at, and I appreciate it.
Salute to you, my brother.
All right, peace out.
Okay, y'all, that's it. That's me and Kwame. Tell me what you think in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.